Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. These are the Inverts. Today we're off to an invert show, the Great Ant exhibition over in Bristol. So in today's video I'm going to give you the show footage. We're going to come back to here and we're going to chat about what goes on at these shows. I'm going to show you exactly what we picked up. We did get a mystery box, so we're going to open that as well, all into today's video. So let's go to the show.
But now, yeah, make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, just want a life that is worth every day exploring,
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great, yeah, 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 yeah.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? 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 Then will you get bored of killing me?
So that was the show footage. Absolutely awesome day. About four to 450 people I think came through that door. So these shows are actually growing and growing and growing. Next year it's going to be bigger. Year after it'll be bigger and bigger and bigger. I think the ant community and the invert community, those tarantula people, reptile people, we're literally all coming together. Now at these shows, speaking about reptiles, Unusual Encounters, which is Leah and Terry, E&L Binding Crafts, or Unusual Pets on YouTube, did a display. So they did a talk. I did a little bit with Terry. I was basically his glamorous assistant while he got this massive, like, 10-foot snake out and showed the kids, and they went absolutely crazy, as you can imagine, educating the next generation about how friendly these snakes can actually be, as well as getting one of the most beautiful tortoises I've ever seen out as well. I think it was a sericata. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Terry, down in the comments. I do apologise if I got that wrong as well. There's also talks on ants going on. There's a reptile and animal rescue group that were there. They did talk as well. And while all this was going on, there was ant stands that you could buy ants and ant accessories from. There was invert people. So Mitch, over at Unseen Universe, he actually sponsored the whole event. So he was the event sponsor. So he was there by himself. A couple of tables full of mantis and all the rest of it. He's got true spiders and tarantulas as well. So please go check him out. Spar Spiders, of course, Luke was there as well. And these guys are supporting the community, not just trying to make money, which to me I absolutely adore. And enclosures were there, E&L Binding Crafts, others that at the moment I just can't remember because I'm just buzzing about the whole day and it is quite late at night. Anyway, let's check out what we bought. So first up, for £2 we got the cuttlefish bones from Curtis Larkin. Dirt cheap considering I paid £4 for one in Coventry, very happy. We also got Porcelio Magnificus, massive orange isopods from Curtis as well. And these were 10 for £20, which is an absolute bargain. These are kind of the same size as Hoffman Soggy, so they're quite a large isopod and absolutely gorgeous, so we'll be setting them up pretty soon. We also went over to Charlotte's Web and picked up some Atlas Moth grubs. Just look how beautiful these guys are. Really looking forward to kind of watching these grow and getting into cocoons. We've only ever had them before as cocoons, and then watch them hatch out into the actual adult moths. That'll be interesting to kind of follow those. We went and seen E&L Binding Crafts, which is Leah, and she gave us a Sama Payers, a Cambridge Eye. Now this one is very special because it's actually part of a breeding project between herself and Tarantula Rookie. So we have got a Tarantula Rookie and E&L Binding Craft sling right here at Scott's Inverts. Very, very happy with that one. Two of some of my best friends come together to breed these, so having one of their slings in the collection is absolutely awesome. Now Lucy over at Spink Bugs and Bits gave my wife a jumping spider. Absolutely awesome. They're pretty good friends and they've not seen each other for a very long time. In fact, the enemy hasn't been to a show for over nearly 3 years. So she got one of these jumping spiders given to her by Lucy, and she was absolutely over the moon with it as well. It's actually the enemy's birthday coming up very, very soon. So this is kind of part of a birthday present, if you like. Absolutely awesome. She did get a mug as well, but she's currently drinking a cup of tea from it, so I can't show that one. Leah gave Tara, because Leah's not going to see her between now and her birthday, she gave her this gem tree. Now my wife is absolutely adores this, so the enemy is actually in a good mood this evening, which makes a change. Oh my god, I hope she's not watching this. But Leah again, E&L Binding Crafts handmade gem tree. The hours that must have got into that must be crazy. We went to see Mitch, Unseen Universe. So he does tarantulas, true spiders, and some other bits and bobs, and he does a lot of mantis as well. And I haven't had one of these in the collection for a long time. He actually gave me this one, so in honour of that, I'm going to call him Mitch. Mitch the Mantis is now here at Scott's Inverts. Thank you again, dude. E&L Binding Crafts bat guana. So this is actually bat waste, bat poo, excrement, but the Merelenio isopods and the Cubarius isopods, those that live in caves, absolutely adore this stuff, and it can be a little bit difficult to get hold of, but that will be our isopod food for those cave dwelling species. Again, unusual pets, E&L Binding Crafts, absolutely awesome. Next up, we went to see Spar Spiders, see Species Bagmar. Never had one of these in the collection. Very, very happy to have one. The actual sling in here looks identical to the adult. They're absolutely gorgeous, which makes it super, super cute, as well as an absolute stunning spider. So again, if you can imagine that kind of 6-7 inches in size, that is an adult. And we got a £35 mystery box donated to us from Callum, aka Happy Ann. I'd just like to take an opportunity now just to say thank you to Callum, thank you to Steve W Exotics for giving us a lift there, thank you for Spider Dan for also coming along in the car and making it a fantastic day, and a massive thank you to my wife who came to this show for the first time, like I said, in about 2 to 3 years, and a massive thank you to Thomas for organising this show, and absolutely everybody that come up, said hello and allowed me to film their stands as well. We've had an absolutely epic day. But what is in this mystery box? So let's crack it open. We'll take it out and we'll have a look. Now, I have cut little bits out of this only because, you know, undoing stuff and unwrapping stuff takes forever. So just to make the video a little bit shorter in time, I've just cut a few bits out. So this is what you call sugar snaps, and that one is pancake flavoured. So this is £35. So we've got 2 of these. This one is pink lemonade. Now, I don't really know the costings of these things, so let me know down in the comments if you do. The Great Ant Expedition wristband as well, nice keepsake to take forward. Now, this is barrier cream, so we've got the got the pot to mix it up in, the paintbrush to apply it with, and the actual barrier inside there. So you shake that, mix it all together, put it around the top of your enclosure, and it helps stop the ants escaping. We've also got a poster in here of today's invert show, ants, inverts and more, £5 to get in. And then show sponsors, which was Unseen Universe, prayingmantis.com I think, or .co.uk, Ants on a Rock calling card with all his details on there as well. So this first one looks like it's containing, that's right, containing some ants. Now there is only that poster and that card in the box, and then what we think is 3 species of ants, but we'll have a look. And this first one is the Lasius niger. That's the common UK common garden ant. We've had tons of these neutral flights and stuff like that. It's not kind of a species that I'd expect to see in a mystery box, because they are so common just in people's gardens at the moment. The second one is that a Liggy? L-I-G-I. Again, if there's any ant people down watching this video, please let me know in the comments the actual full scientific name for this species, if you wouldn't mind. There isn't any care sheets in with this, so if you keep these and you know the scientific name, any keeping tips, please let me know down in those comments. Would be really grateful. And the second one, we're cracking it open, is the Nicos. So the Nico. Now I do know that these will have that sugar water, they will have water, and they'll also eat dead insects as well. So this one's not too bad. If there's any additional information that you ant guys know for these, again, let me know down in those comments. And if you could tell me what the actual scientific names in full are for these 2 species, that would be absolutely fantastic. We've also got a small nest here. So those plastic parts are kind of a put it together yourself kind of situation, which I don't mind, but there's no instructions. So if you get a little bit confused by how things go together, then you've got nothing to tell you. But having said that, it is looking like it's going to be a cracking little nest, and we will put it together in a future video, and we'll set up one of those little ant colonies in with it. I think that bit might be like a water tube. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask a few people and actually try and find out a little bit more to this little ant nest that we've got there. So just to go over it again, we have the barrier cream, which is the mixing part, the paintbrush and the actual barrier itself. We had those sugar waters, absolutely awesome, flavoured. We had the common garden ant found everywhere in the UK. Right there, I think these are about what, £1, £2 maybe at the moment. I think the most I've seen these going for is like £3. But we've got a queen and a couple of eggs. But like I said, I'm going to try and relocate her into our actual garden somewhere, probably down the bottom to hopefully have a little colony out in the garden so we can watch those guys grow. The L-I-G-I, so the Ligi. Again, if you know what the full scientific name is of this species, I would be phenomenally grateful to you if you could let me know down in those comments. And if you keep one, their care requirements in the comments, again, would be fantastic. A queen seems to have eggs in there as well. Fingers crossed, you know, these ones are pretty easy to keep. Again, this mystery box, £35. And then the Nico. I think there's a queen in there with 1 worker and 1 or 2 eggs in there as well. That's not too bad. 3 queens and an ant's nest and those sugar waters. Boom! So that was the show footage. What goes on at the shows, what we picked up, and that mystery box from Thomas. Unboxing, all in this video. Please let me know in the comments if you think that mystery box was worth its money. £35 mystery box. I was a little bit disappointed to find Lasius niger, as you probably already know, in that box, because I am literally going to take those and put them in the garden because they're a UK native species, and for ant wise, I don't really see a point in me keeping those because everybody grows up around them. You see them absolutely everywhere. We've had 2 neutral flights in Coventry this year alone. The last one absolutely just covered half of Coventry. Absolutely fantastic to watch and all the rest of it. The other one, I'm going to have to do my research because there's nothing in the pack to kind of tell me what's going on with those. But it's still pretty epic. But again, let me know down in those comments what you think about that mystery box, what we picked up from the show itself. Let me know if you were a little bit surprised to find out that there were more than just ants going on at this show. It really is another show that's bringing everybody together, kind of reptiles, spider people and ant people. So what we want to be doing is having an animal community instead of having spider people, ant people, and reptile people. We just all want to be together. I think this is absolutely crucial going forward, because if any rules change and we're separate in different groups, it's going to be a lot harder to kind of come together to put pressure on to keep the rules like they are at the moment. We've seen stuff over in America that's gone on, and if that happens, or looks like it's going to happen in the UK, we all need to stand together. So what we need to do is just come together as a big community. Doesn't matter if, you know, Joe Blogg's over the road, you don't like him, you still stand shoulder to shoulder with him. In the case of somebody coming along and trying to change all the rules of animal keeping in the UK, that's just how it's got to be. We have to come together. I can see it happening towards the end of the year, maybe next year. We'll just have to wait and see what the plans are and what's afoot. But like I said, you know, if we all come together, all sing off the same song sheet, we are one voice, and they have to listen to us. It's the only way we can keep these hobbies, or this hobby rather, go in and keep it golden like it is at the moment. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've got to this point and you're not subscribed, remember to hit that subscription button. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you really like it, drop it a share as well. If you don't like it, feel free to hit that dislike button as well. But if you do dislike it, get in contact, drop a comment down below to why. I'd really be interested to hear back from not only the positive comments, but maybe the constructive ones as well. That'd be absolutely awesome. Anyway guys, thank you so much for your time today, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.